and today I will be answering the question that a few people have asked me, which is, are the adult Nightoids good at battle events? With the newest event that came, you can get the adult Nightoids. So if you're wondering how to get them, please don't go ask me in the comments. Just go watch my video of me reviewing adult Ruffrunner. That is the video that I gathered and all the information. That was the last one I recorded. Then I knew everything pretty much about how it works. So watch the beginning of that video. That is where I explain everything. It will be, I'm gonna try to remember to put it in the description, a link for it, and it will probably be a recommended video on the end of this one. So first thing I want to do is compare the statistics of these dragons. So pretty much they have very similar statistics. Pouncer is the fastest, but let's be honest, they all have pretty much the same speed. I mean, there's really not a big difference. The only really difference is that Dart and Pouncer have firepower 9 and Ruffrunner has firepower 8, which should make him the worst one, but is he really? Because that's kind of confusing. I'll get into that later, but he actually wasn't the worst one. I don't know how that was. So in this video, I was using 2 of the tactics of how to beat the ship. So if you're wondering, if you don't exactly know what those tactics are, I'll shortly explain them here, but also you can watch my video of what is the best tactic in battle events, and I also have a video what is the best dragon in battle events. So those I'll both try to put them in the description if I remember, or as recommended videos on the end of these ones, so you can get a better idea of just battle events in general if you're not entirely sure how it all works. So first we have the aiming high tactic, which is pretty much a tactic. You're first at the recharge point and shoot at the ship while you can, and then go back and forth, recharging every time. Go near the ship, shoot it, go back to recharge, and so on and so forth. So in this, they're very fast, so they should be good, but they unfortunately have small number of shots, so they're not perfect for it. They're probably better for short battles, because they actually have a very long range actually. When they're at the recharge point, they can shoot at the battleship for actually a very long time before they actually have to leave to get to the ship. So they're really not that good if you're gonna have a long battle where you're gonna have to go to the ship and go back many times. So first we have a battle with Pouncer. That was a very long battle, and Pouncer got 271 damage per minute. That's how I pretty much count their result, and it resulted in silver, unfortunately. So there's also another long battle with Ruffrunner that I had, and in this case I did get gold, but I was on the last position. That was with 288 damage per minute, and that kind of proves how long battles are very bad, because here also we have a Dart, we have adult Dart in a battle, but that was a short battle, so she got 339 damage per minute, and it was enough for gold. So it was definitely better in short battles, which makes a lot of sense, because they shoot out very fast. They don't have that many like blasts, so very fast you actually lose them and you have to go back. So actually the majority of the battle you're just gonna be flying around. So in conclusion for that tactic, I wouldn't say they're actually very good for it, because yeah, they're good for short battles, but how do you know are you gonna have a short battle or a long battle? Like, you can't really predict that, and it's too complicated trying to like relog and go into another battle, and that can get glitchy and stuff. So I don't recommend doing that. I just recommend, if you're gonna be using this tactic, just stick with the Scaldron, and it should be fine. So now we have the camping tactic, which is pretty much you're just standing at the recharge point the whole time. It's easier to play on your phone than on a computer. You can play it on a computer too, but it's kind of hard because you have to always position yourself correctly, and with a phone you can just hold your phone in one position and the dragon will stay in that position if you're just standing still. So that is pretty much this tactic. You just shoot over and over again until the ship is dead. So they have pretty good power statistics, so I expect them to be good at this, because, you know, they also shoot very fast and it recharges obviously very fast, so they should have been nice. Their downfall is actually just their precision. It's not very good because, as you can see like in the video, their blast goes pretty much everywhere. It's not, even though I'm holding the phone in one position, I'm not moving my phone around, I'm just holding it in one position, and the blasts are still going pretty much everywhere, which happens with a lot of dragons, that they're not that precise, which makes sense. Not every dragon can be overpowered, like for example the Sea Stormer from the toughest event. That dragon, I mean, I made a video about how it's the new best battle event dragon, and I still stand by that. It literally is. So pretty much, because of their precision, they're not very good, which compared to, for example, the old best dragon, I would say, for like this tactic at least, the Thunder Drum, that dragon is very precise. And as I said, the Sea Stormer, which is the new dragon, which I don't think you can get in the store yet, but I'm sure it will come in the store, because all hybrids eventually come. But if you got it in the toughest event, that dragon should do much better. My best score with Dart and Pouncer was around 400 damage per minute, and that is usually enough for gold in most battle events. But here it comes that it's kind of surprising that Ruffrunner, the one that was supposed to be the worst based on like the statistics, because the other two have 9 firepower and he has 8, so it was just weird that he was the best. I was so confused. So in one battle event I was able to get 486, which, again, with Dart and Pouncer I could get around 400, and this was 486, which is a big difference, obviously damage per minute, but also had a one battle that was below 300, which could explain it. I'm kind of confused by that, honestly. I also decided to measure their shots, like how fast they shoot out, how fast like they can shoot their blast, and it seems like maybe Ruffrunner can do it a bit faster. So maybe they did that because, you know, he has less of a firepower, so he could then shoot faster, but I'm not entirely sure. That could be like just by a few seconds, so I'm not entirely sure how can that influence it, but it doesn't really matter. So in the conclusion, Nightlights probably aren't the best for battle events. They're average, and you can get very good results if you use the tactics appropriately and if you don't make many mistakes. But I feel like it's just not worth using a dragon that you can risk getting silver, when I would just rather recommend using the Squadron, Thunder Drum, or Sea Stormer if you were able to get him in the event. Depending on which tactic you're doing, I have that in my video, what is the best tactic for battle events, where I try out these specific dragons. I just don't think these dragons are worth it. I don't think it's worth risking getting silver when you can be guaranteed to get gold every time. So yeah, that would be pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye!